nikaona Bigdaddy amefungua live. Bigdaddy akafungua live akasema ya kwamba ati he had put up a video and then some people from Nyako side were trolling him in the comment section. He was being bullied, essentially. He said he was being bullied in the comment section, and so he felt like it was wrong for him to be bullied, and he was in the hospital. He had just done a 3-hour surgery and they were following him, and he felt it was wrong for them to follow him. Na ameenda kwa 3 hours. He was just going through a life and death situation, and it was a matter of life and death. Hata ningekufa, sio familia yangu ingekuja kusema nimekufa.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't miss any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Because it's important that you see what is going on. It will affect you guys in ways you've never seen before. Currently, the food prices are high in America. Currently, inflation is being felt. Even when you go to the grocery store, the prices of eggs, food have skyrocketed. So when you wanangoja watu watumie pesa kutoka US, jamani mkae kando kidogo mulime mashamba. Things are getting worse for us here. And most of it is because of the tariffs that were imposed yesterday. Things are not looking good hapa, and it's gonna trickle down to you people in Kenya. So wenye wanakuja kulala kwa mavitanda wakipigana makonde wakingoja pesa za watu wa America, my friends, itabidi muanze kufanya biashara nyingine, pengine muende Koinange mkapange laini huko. There will be very less and less more money will be coming out of America to you guys. Things are not easy even for us here. Sawa? I'm telling you the truth. You better mujipange. The stock market plummeted yesterday. Yes, it did. And it's important that you pay attention to what is happening in America in terms of inflation, because it is going to come down to you guys deeper and deeper. And also those of you who are working in non-governmental organizations, because you depend on donor funding. Wachanini na USAID. There are other organizations that depend so much on huge donors in America. Guys, you better pay attention. There is a lot that is coming. Pay attention. Okay, now that's US news, and we are done with that because I didn't want to go deeper more into that. Now, yesterday there was a lot of activity on this app. A lot of it. A lot of things happened on this app. Some of it was very upsetting to me because I am a person who, there are things and there are ideals that I stand for. And others were just shy as usual because unajua, Black B unasema Diana unga ni kondori. Enda kwa kolo. Thank you. So, I want to break it down to you so that you understand in the shortest and most layman language. There have been a lot of stories here. Kwanza tutaanza, and I'm going to talk about individual. I want to talk about some individuals on this platform, and I want to talk about them one by one, ndio muelewe. And let me put out a disclaimer here, because TikTok kuna maduanzi wengi na kuna mazuzu wengi wenye wanafikiria ukiongelelea kitu ati you are trying to look for the favor and attention of another person. Maduanzi, mazuzu, kaeni chini na mnyamaze, because this is for educational purposes. Umesikia? Tumeelewana? Don't get it twisted, mazuzu. Don't get it twisted. Also, mimi ni mchokozi, yes. Na mimi ni mchokozi ukinichokoza. And so for those reasons, bado ukichokoza mtu, you don't get the power to tell them when to stop. I hope mumeelewa. Ukichokoza mtu, uwezi ukasema ati, oh, sasa imetosha, wachana nayo, imetosha, sasa inabo. No. For example, Otoyo alinichokoza. So, mimi nitamuongelelea ile time yenye nataka. Mpaka ile siku itanitosha. Naweza muongelelea Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, na poa Friday. Nikiamua kufanya matanga hata next week nafanya. You don't get to control what I do. Kama umeshanichokoza, you don't get to tell me when to stop. I am the one that controls the narrative. You don't get to tell me ati, oh, sasa hii nabo ati, oh, tumechoka. Ukichoka, enda kwako ulale. Umesikia? Ati ignore, it's not right. Don't do the no. It's not your story. It is not your pain. You don't get to dictate how it goes. I'm making that very clear for some of you here, mamazuzu, mamadwanzi, that like to say, huyu sasa anabo. Ninabo. Toka, stop watching me. Move, go to another live kama mtu anakubo. Why are you listening to the recordings? Go away. Skip. Mtu akikubona bado unamwatch, bado unamfollow, bado unatengeneza sudo ukimtengenezea. Why? What for? If you don't like someone, don't watch them. Simply move. Haya, now let's get to the real issues. I want to talk about two things that happened here, which I think it's important we talk about as women. And I'm going to talk about something called, dear TikTok, please protect my life. I want to talk about rape culture. Dear TikTok, please protect my life. And violence against women. Thank you. Now, yesterday, I don't know what happened, but then I suddenly saw, out of the respect that I have for this, because this is for educational purposes, I'm not going to insult someone. Sitaita mtu na jina. Sitaita Nyako Pastor Lundi, nitamuita Nyako. Yesterday, and yes, I have a right to talk about issues that are happening on this platform. Don't get it twisted. I do analyze too, if I want to. Yesterday, I don't know what happened, but suddenly there was noise on this platform. There was a lot of noise on this platform, and I paid attention to a recording. I found a recording somewhere where Nyako alikuwa anasema ya kwamba analaani Bigdaddy mpaka watu wake na watu wao wote kwa sababu ya kile ambacho alimfanyia. Akapiga kelele hapo, akasema vile Bigdaddy alimfanyia mabaya, kwa hivyo atamlaani na watu wake na kila kitu na vizazi vyake. So I just listened and I didn't comment, I didn't talk. I just was watching to see how things go. You know, unasikiza vitu zingine and then you just move around, you don't, you know. And I say again, this is for educational purposes. Maduanzi na mazuzu, do not get it twisted. Sawa. And I'm also making it clear, this is a person that I loathe. Don't get it twisted. So even when I loathe you, even when you are a person that I detest, I will never, ever lose my objectivity. I will never lose my brain, neither will I lose my reasoning because I detest you. Mnasikia? What is right, what is wrong is wrong. Get that in your heads. Haya. So, nikapita tena na hii Mercedes yangu nilikuwa nazunguka nayo huko nini TikTok. Nikakuja tena. Ghafla binvu. Nikaona Bigdaddy amefungua live. Bigdaddy akafungua live akasema ya kwamba ati he had put up a video And then Google, some people from Google, from Nyako side, were trolling him in the comment section. He was being bullied, essentially. He said he was being bullied in the comment section, and so he felt like it was wrong for him to be bullied, and he was in the hospital. He had just done a 3-hour surgery, and they were following him, and he felt it was wrong for them to follow him. Na ameenda kwa 3 hours. He was just going through a life and death situation, and it was a matter of life and death. Hata ningekufa, sio familia yangu ingekuja kusema nimekufa, ingekuwa strangers. This issue has been brought up again, and I'm also a victim, and this issue should not have been brought up because watu sameana. Hata mtu mwenye ameua mtoto wako anaweza tena pia akakunini kusamea. Even people wenye wame blah 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 fish cake. What the fuck? Bigdaddy, let me address you today. And like I said, this live is for educational purposes. Kama we ni Duanzi na we ni Zuzu, usi comment kwa hii live, because this is for educational purposes. When women go through abuse, when women go through forms of abuse, they are the victims or survivors of that form of abuse. There are many forms of abuse. There is physical violence, there is digital violence, there is verbal violence, there is emotional violence, there is financial violence, and we all know the types and different ways that these things affect us. And today, I want to talk to Bigdaddy specifically and talk about revenge porn. Because what Bigdaddy did to Nyako is called revenge porn. Dear TikTok, please protect my life. I want to talk about revenge porn and victim blaming, victim shaming. Please, TikTok, protect my life. Bigdaddy, you and Nyako had a relationship that was consensual, and you decided to do what you needed to do hapo kwa masimu zenu. Mukatoana manguo, mukafanya vitu zenye mlifanya. But the problem is you took it a level higher, decided to record her without her consent, and then decided to share. You shared her videos and her images to somebody else without her consent. What you did, because I've said this is a live for educational purposes, what you did is called revenge porn. Violation of a woman in one of its highest forms. And let me make this clear for all of you. If Bigdaddy did that to somebody in America, Bigdaddy would go to jail for up to 15 years. Let me just tell you, because you guys don't know the magnitude. If he did that to somebody who had a brain and understood how the law works properly, na huyo mtu angefuatilia, angekuwa kwa jela sahi. Na wale wanawake wote wenye walikuwa wamepatiwa hiyo video na wakaipata kwa simu zao na wakashare, wote Ayeko, Merupriti, Benta Muspal, kwa sababu wako hapa Amerika, wangeingia kwa jela for at least 6 years. Wote. I'm telling you. Revenge porn is a violent and heinous crime. Now, I saw you yesterday, Bigdaddy, coming to talk about how you should now be spared because it's been too much. Ati people are talking about it a lot. You're bringing up this story again. Oh my goodness. The rage that I had yesterday when I listened to you. Again, I'm repeating, this is for educational purposes. When you harm somebody, when you violate somebody, you don't get to choose when they don't talk about it. A victim has the right to talk about the harm you have caused them till the day they die. A victim can do whatever they want to do following the harm that you've caused them and the trauma and the pain that you have caused them until they feel and deem fit. It is not in your power to choose when the conversation stops, Bigdaddy. It is not in your power. You don't get to direct how a victim feels. You don't get to direct the conversation of how somebody should behave when you violated them. You don't get to do that because you don't have that power. You are the perpetrator. A perpetrator has no power to direct the feelings of a victim. I wanted to make that point number one clear to you, Bigdaddy. So, not just for Nyako, but for other women, you need to learn that you as a victim and as a survivor, you have the right to talk about your pain, your anguish, your trauma for as long as you deem fit. A person that harmed you does not get to tell you when to stop. Even when the whole world is against you, as a victim, as a survivor, you can talk about your story as much as you want. Point number 2. Anybody can be a victim of revenge porn. Whether you are a wife, whether you are a girlfriend, whether you are a mpango wa kando, whether you are a person mwenye anafanya umalaya Koinange, whether wewe ni mwizi, whether wewe ni mchawi, whether wewe umeua mtu, whether uko ndani ya jela na unapitia kifungo chako, revenge porn does not change. What happened to you happened to you. The crime happened to you, and that is the issue. It is not about the individual's character. It is about the crime that happened to them. It's about what happened to them. So kwa hivyo leo hatuwezi kusema ati kwa sababu Diana Ross ni mwizi ama Diana Ross, ama wacha niwapatie example mzuri. Leo Jacqueline Ombewa akipatwa na akidhulumiwa na mwanaume, siwezi kukuja hapa kwa platform niseme ati Jacqueline Ombewa alituibia 8 million. Kwa hivyo siwezi nikasikiza hiyo story yake. That would be very foolish of me. Ninajua Jacqueline ni mwizi leo kwa hii platform very well. Lakini mtu akidhulumu Jacqueline, mwanaume akimdhulumu kijinsia, ama revenge porn ikimfanyikia, sasa ati nitasema ati leo hiyo sio poa kwa sababu eti ni mwizi. Guys, dhulma ni dhulma. Dhulma ni dhulma. It doesn't matter. Hakuna mtu ajui karakta ya Nyako hapa. Tunajua yeye ni mtu mwenye ametufanyia vitu mbaya hapa, ametusi watu, amefanya vitu mbaya. Na pia we are not saying we don't know her character, and we also not saying that we like her. No, I don't. I personally don't like her at all. I loathe her. But abuse is abuse, guys. And those are the reasons why you see a lot of cases hazikui reported hata Kenya. Because watu wengi choose side ya perpetrator. Most of you prefer to side with the perpetrator of violence, people like Jacqueline Ombeo. Unasikia? So as a perpetrator, you cannot tell a victim ati sahi ni saa yako ya kunyamaza, imetosha, watu sahi hata waongelele hiyo story. No, things don't work that way. Na the opposite is for the puppet. A perpetrator anafaa kuandamwa mpaka kwa kaburi. That is why unapata mtu kama amefungwa kwa sababu alikuwa amebaka mtu, anaitwa mbakaji hata kwa kaburi. Akizikwa watu usemanga ati unataka ile kaburi ya mbakaji, ndio ile ule mbakaji alizikwanga pale. Mnasikia? Ukiwa mbakaji, we ni mbakaji leo, kesho na mtondogo, hadi siku yenye utaingia ndani ya kaburi. Unaelewa? Hakuna siku ati kwa sababu ulifungwa ukamaliza kifungo chako ati sasa ati sasa ukimaliza kifungo chako sasa wewe uko sawa, uko free. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So you coming here to tell us the way you've gone through surgery ya 3 hours ati ulikuwa unafaa kuachwa ati because uko mgonjwa mkoma. Hapo kwa surgery ni vile tu wewe uko na bahati, uko na watu wenye ni wazuri. Kama ingekuwa mimi yenyewe, mimi naye siwezi nyonga na mtu yote. Hapo ukiwa uko ndani kwa hiyo surgery, ndio ninakuandama mpaka mwisho. Hapo pali umelala hapo. Ati I just went through a 3 hours. Koma, kwani sisi tumeenda through 15 hour surgery, so situlete. Ati nilikuwa hata niko mgonjwa, I would have come out dead. So what? Ni hata ma strangers ndio sijui nini wangefanya. So what? An abuser is an abuser, period. Unaona? So wacha kukuja take the role of a victim by sympathy seeking here. Mara unakutukujia na alama ya kichwa yako vile ulikuwa umeshonesha kwa kichwa ndio tukuonea huruma. Ati tukuonea huruma, tukuonea machungu. Guys, sympathy, yani the perpetrator now wants people to feel sorry for them. And I gave an example yesterday, nikawaambia hii ni kama mtu amekuja kwako akakuvamia, akakupiga ngumi, akatoa meno zako karibu 6, ameangusha damu inatoka, alafu anakuambia lakini hii mkono yangu naye ni uchungu, hii mkono yangu yaki iko na scratch yaki, hii mkono yangu imeumia sana, iko na scratch. Unaona vile umefanya nikaumia kwa mkono yangu, lakini yeye ndiye amekuumiza. Alafu sasa wewe unafaa kumhurumia kwa sababu ako na scratch kwa kukupiga ngumi. That's what Bigdaddy did yesterday. I think it's important for Kenyan women to understand victim support, survivor support, People need to educate themselves, especially on this platform, about rape culture and the need for survivors to be supported. There are many forms of abuse, and we all need to be aware of them. And we need to be always calling out the perpetrator. Victims require support. And support can also mean just shutting up and not making an opinion in support of a perpetrator. Sometimes if you don't like someone, don't make an opinion in support of a perpetrator, because when you do that, you embolden the perpetrator. That is what usually happens. Your statements as women embolden perpetrators. It does not erase the fact that what happened happened. And this is just not for someone like me. This is for other women that have gone through this. You know the saga of Shebesh, you know Omanga, you know Joy Gwendo, you know there are so many stories of women that have been violated by men. Victim support is key. And Helena too. Charity Ngilu. And a lot of you women, sadly, are supporting these vile men. A lot of you. And it is shameful. Berry Black, the other Ali exposed Oopsie Daisy. And I see a lot of women aligning with him. It is sad, it is shameful. Na nimewambia na narudia hapa what I said yesterday. Perpetrators are not afraid of uchi yao kukua nje. Makende ya Raf Muli iko kwa Telegram. Mboro ya Githaiga iko kwa Telegram. Mboro ya Peter Kioi iko kwa Telegram. Unaona kama wanashtuka? Hawashtuki kwa sababu ya patriarchy. Patriarchy favors men. For them, they feel powerful. Vitu zao zikiekwa huko nje. The opposite is for us, because societal norms have made sure that women are shamed. Women are shamed. Women are brought down. Women are defined by their bodies. Their bodies are objectified. And that's the truth of the matter. Whether it makes you uncomfortable or not, the truth will always be the truth. You're not going to change the truth just because you hate someone or you like someone. No. The truth is constant. So Bigdaddy, I'm going to call you out and I'm going to repeat it to you that you will always remain a perpetrator of violence. And you don't get to dictate the timeline for a victim. And this is just you, I'm saying case in point, but let it be something that many people should know, that when you are a person that has violated another person, you don't get to control the narrative. You don't get to direct the conversation or dictate when it starts or ends. It's not in your power. The aggrieved person, the victim, has the power to decide how they feel about their trauma. You don't get to direct people's traumas when you are the perpetrator. So you can never be a victim in this case. You will be the perpetrator yesterday, today, tomorrow, and in the future. Even when you are dead, your children will remember that their dad once violated a woman. It will be remembered in the annals of history. I hope you get that. So kwa Mazuzu na Madwanzi, kwa sababu ninajua hapa ni TikTok na kila siku Mazuzu na Madwanzi wanafikiria, oh, Diana is trying to gain the paper of Chetanyo Farida. Please, Mimi, I stand for the truth. Mimi, I have a legacy to protect. I have things that I stand for and I will never change about them. And a lot of you like saying, oh, feminist amefanya nini? Don't be cheated. Don't ever be cheated that a feminist should not defend themselves. Ukikujia kuma ya feminist anafaa kukujia kuma yako mara 10. Because feminism is all about protection. Some of you think that it is right for you people to violate people because they call themselves feminists, but then when they come back to protect themselves, you start questioning their feminism. Who lied to you? Feminists survive on protecting themselves. If they didn't protect themselves, they wouldn't understand patriarchy. So if you come for my children, don't think I will sit pretty because I'm a feminist. No way. Who lied to you? The very core of feminism is fighting. Feminists fight 24/7. If you don't know. Sawa? So wenye wanajaribu kukua victims na ni perpetrators, tafuteni stool mkalie chini, mkae huko. Aya. Point number 3. Up to today, this Bigdaddy has never ever been accountable for his actions. Never has he ever come out clean to speak the truth about what happened. Never. There was once that he tried, but he never ever came out clean. So accountability is something that we put in the hands of perpetrators. We should always ensure we hold the perpetrators accountable and push for them to be held accountable and responsible for their actions. Wacha nirudi kwa Nyako because I don't want to. Thank you. Thank you, Lucky. How are you? I don't want to get it twisted. Now, I'm going to talk about this whole noise and relate it to TikTok because now I have moved from my feminist perspective. I'm going to come back to the TikTok perspective so that you understand. TikTok is a platform where you have seen with evidence that when you are chaotic, when you are violent, when you are vicious, there is a lot of attention that you gain. Nyako has thrived on viciousness. I do believe this is an opportunity that both of these people, and I'll talk about Jacqueline Ombewa a little bit so that muelewe kitu najaribu kusema. There was a period between 2022 and 2023 that Jacqueline Ombewa and Nyako fought very viciously on this platform. And the only reason why they were fighting, guys, it was because of money. And I'm repeating it again. Hii kelele ya Bigdaddy, hii kelele ya Nyako, hii kelele ya Jacqueline, mwisho yake yote ni nini? Hebu mniandikie comment section kama mko na akili. Watu wangu si mnajua ni watu wa A. Hii kelele yote nyao watu wanapiga yote, mwisho yake ni nini, guys? Mwisho yake ni nini? Yes. That is what is happening. So Bigdaddy amekuja na mastiches pale. Nye 3 hours surgery no. Lakini mwisho wa siku ni nini anatafuta? Mchango. Haya, ule mwingine mwisho wake ni nini? Mchango tarehe ngapi? Haya, yule mwingine pale kwa kona kule wakukuja kusema eti ama teacher mwalimu jini kule anakuja kulima huyu mwenzake. Actually, Jacqueline should be ashamed of herself. Ati Jacqueline alikuwa pale anaongelelea moral compass, ati yeye kama an older woman, sisi as older women we are supposed to educate the younger women. Gosh, you older woman, and you we mwenyewe ulituletea masuruali kwa live. Ama sini huyu Jacqueline alituletea masuruali mpaka tukaona masuruali zake zingine zilikuwa pale chini kwa floor. tukaoneshwa Jacqueline amelala chini kama amelewa chakari. Hapa alikuwa hata amejikojolea. Si ni huyu Jacqueline na carrots ama ni nani guys? Mwalimu Jini koma ati we are supposed to be teaching younger girls. What? Mwalimu Jini unafaa kufundisha younger girls right from accountability on your side. Huyu Mwalimu Jini si ndiye alikuja hapa akatuambia bili hata mbora ya 360 inatoshana. Mumesahau guys? Mwalimu Jini alituambia mbora ya 360 ni ndogo. Don't forget that guys. Hiyo ndio mafunzo anataka kupatia wanawake wadogo hapa. Mwalimu Jini alikuwa na nyonga mpaka na ukari. Yule mwanaume anatembeanga hapa kwa TikTok. Hata kuna marecording. Mwalimu Jini alituibia hapa pesa akasema ya kwamba anatengeneza shule ya autistic kids. Hakuwahi tengeneza shule. Mwalimu Jini aliwahi kuja hapa kujishika na kubusiana na nani Gerald Gates hapa. Alifika wapi? Mwalimu Jini, you don't have the moral compass to talk about issues za bedroom tafadhali. Kuna wanawake hapa wanafaa kunyamaza watu wakiongelelea morality na wanaume wenye wanalala nayo. Unyamazeni tafadhali kwa sababu unajaibisha. Mwalimu Jini ni delulu. You don't have the moral authority to even judge another person. Wacha tu niseme ukweli hapo. Ati Mwalimu Jini anafikiria yeye ndiye anafaa collect pesa hapa legitimately. Gosh guys, anyway, wacheni niwaambie what is coming ahead kwa hii platform. Jacqueline ameamua anataka kulima ule mwingine kwa sababu anaogopa ule mwingine akitokea ile michango alikuwa anapata haendi kupata. Kumbukeni, I'm the most viewed platform on East Africa. I'm also the most blogged and the most watched in East Africa. So Mr. President, I'd like you to come so that we can have a conversation on my platform. So we can have a conversation on my platform with my people. The young people want to talk to you. Mwalimu Jini amebagi siku hizi na viewers 300-200. Guys, Jacqueline anaweza kukaa njaa hata 1 week bora akule aone viewers. So guys, hapa kwa platform kuna watu wafai kuongelesha ama kuadvise about vitu za kulalana because gosh, napo hiyo area musiende. And let me tell you, all of these people have the same character. Jacqueline, Bigdaddy, Nyako, wote wako na same character. Tukiangalia maneno ya ngono, wote wako na same character. Tusemeni tu kweli. Wote hawana mipaka. Wote suruali zao tumeziona huku nje. Wote. Let us not pretend these people have the same character. Wote wako na tamaa ya michango. Wote ni waongo. Angalia, Bigdaddy ni the same. Nyako ni the same. Jacqueline ni the same. Sasa tumerudi kwa TikTok analysis. Don't get it twisted. I'm telling you the truth. These people have the same character. And wote wana depend on TikTok. Na wote hawafanyi kazi. Unaelewa? Na wote wanasaidiwa na serikali. Mnaona vile hao watu wanafanana? So these people are birds of the same feather. None of them can condemn the other. I'm telling you. None of them. So what is going to happen on this platform now is that people are going to get into a competition of who is more superior and who is better than who, so that the end goal, the end game is mchango, guys. Ni mchango. Hakuna kitu ingine. They are all scrambling for the attention of a few coin makers and gifters here. That's what's happening. Wajeni ni change position jameni. Guy, mimba at 43 na mgongo inaniuma. Hata naona ni end live sasa, nimechoka. So that is what I wanted to tell you. That's what I wanted to talk about, guys. And yes, I will be working with you through my journey. Hii pregnancy journey yangu nitakuwa ninawatengeneza, come and talk to you guys about what's going on with me. I'm pretty excited about my pregnancy, by the way, and looking forward to seeing how things go. Sawa sawa. Do kijana wangu amenicheka mpaka akaisha. Ni uzuri nimeshapatiwa memo, mtoto nitachunga peke yangu, and it's fine. The only issues I'm having right now is morning sickness na mgongo kuniuma. I have weird backaches that just are not going away. Mgongo wangu inaniuma from hapa katikati, so sijui. So nikiwa mapua yangu imekuwa kubwa kidogo. I don't know why, I don't know what's going on, but it's been a bit puffy. Sijui kwa nini, but I'll be walking you through this thing. I'm pretty much interested in documenting my pregnancy till the end, because pregnancy after duodenum switch is very delicate, and I think it's important that I watch out and pay attention to what. So I had my first visit with my doctor yesterday, and I look forward to doing everything as they have instructed me. Na pole pole ndio mwendo. Sawa. So tutatembea pamoja. Sitaitisha mchango na sitaitisha nini inaitwaje? Guys, wacheni niwachekeshe, nitawaonyesha. Unajua nilikuwa jana, imagine na hii tumbo yangu ndogo yati nilikuwa nimebeba mpaka diapers, nimepanga bag ya diapers na kila kitu. Yawa. Lakini uzuri kuna watu wengine werevu walishaiona. Watu wenye hawajui ndio wako wameiona. So anyway, thank you guys. I have to leave now because sitaki kukaa sana kwa live. Sawa sawa. Mkue poa. Mkue poa. Sawa. Nimesikia kelele ingine pia huko pali pengine. Guys, let me tell you, stories za kubakwa, they are very delicate. Kama mtu ako na evidence ya mtu kubakwa, kuja tu na wacha kupiga kelele na panganga mbingi. Sawa. Ati mrembo kama wewe, mimi uzaa watoto warembo, guys. Sawa. Haya. Tutaongea. Thank you guys. Nawapenda. Itabidi niende. Sawa. Take care of yourselves, and please don't get it twisted. I will always be pro-victims. So, always. It doesn't matter who they are. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I'm drinking a lot of water, Shosho. Aya. Thank you everybody, and take care of yourselves. Tutapatana huko kwa streets.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.